Hello there guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play, maybe. I'm not sure it's going to be a Let's Play per se. And I'm not sure how this will fit in the current release schedule I have going on, but it is definitely a game I want to cover on the channel. And I have done something a bit different, because I found out that you actually had the option to make a new save game. So I have done that. I haven't wiped my old progress, but we will be starting as a Greenbeard, as I believe it's called. This is just a startup screen. We will actually go ahead and turn that off. I don't think there is any reason to see that.
My pick is sharp, my beard is groomed, here I come.
Indeed, here we come. So I have, I think, close to 600 hours in total in Deep Rock Galactic. It is a game I played a lot when it came out, but then it kind of trailed off when Helldivers 2 was launched, and I haven't actually played Deep Rock Galactic since Helldivers 2 launched. As you can see here, I have gone ahead, and this is my old save. I have played quite a lot on both Scout and Gunner, and also the Engineer, not so much the Driller, but I'm rank 225, and we will cover that. There is, I believe these are called levels, and then there is rank. So this is the level part, the little chevron here, that's on the character itself. So there are 4 types of dwarfs you can be. You have the Driller, Engineer, Gunner and Scout, and this is the level of the dwarfs. And I believe it's when you hit level 25 that you can promote a dwarf, and then you gain access to a lot of other things, but we will cover that once it becomes relevant. So the only thing I have done, just to make sure that it actually works and it records properly, is that I have just gone ahead and claimed you can get 5,000 starter credits for joining a union. I haven't actually joined a union yet, but just by signing up, this is linking your Discord to the game, and then you get 5,000 credits. So I've gone ahead and done that, but we need to choose a union chapter to join. Now this has no real effect on gameplay itself, but it allows you to claim some extra rewards in terms of credits and minerals once every, I think it's 30 days. I'm not sure how long. I don't remember how long the events run for, but we will see. So we have the options of dirt diggers, cave crawlers and mighty miners. The dirt diggers leave no stone unturned. We will reach every corner, collect every chunk of mineral and set our flag on the remains of unexplored space. Dwarves only reach deep space because of our everlasting desire to dig deeper. The dirt diggers will dig deeper than any dwarf ever dreamed. We will reach the core of every planet for rock and stone. Join us if exploration is in your heart and the strongest call is that of the far horizon. I believe this is the one I have chosen on my main save. Again, as I said, it makes no real difference. Cave crawlers. None suppress the ferocity of the cave crawlers. Our aim is deadly, our skin is like rock, and our fear is non-existent. No cave is too deep for a cave crawler, and with blood, bullets and brawn, we vow to safekeep our fellow dwarfs. No creature, no matter how big, will stand between us and our prize. In the clan of our brotherhood, we forge the strongest dwarfs to face the darkest challenges. Join us if you have what it takes to protect your fellow dwarfs, and if you don't fear the dangers that lie beneath. Mighty miners. Efficiency is the keyword of the mighty miners. We head in, do what we came for, and get out alive. We definitely won't always do that. Dwarven clockwork perfection is our goal. Dwarves are the best miners in the galaxy, and the mighty miners are the most effective miners of them all. Nothing will stand between us and our mission, and no dwarves will be left behind. Again, can't promise that. Join us if you can. Join us if you can be as one with your fellow dwarves and help ensure precision and teamwork gets the job done. So definitely the one that speaks the most to me is this, because of the exploration. I tend to always, in every game, just explore as much as possible. But I think this time, we will join the cave crawlers. Do we have what it takes to become part of the cave crawlers? What does it mean? You will become part of the union chapter of your choice, letting you engage more with the community and your friends. You will be able to participate in fulfilling monthly chapter goals and share the rewards. What will happen? Your current logged in discount. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Your current logged in discount account will receive the respective union chapter role in our server. Your current logged in discount account will lose any other union chapter role it previously had. Yeah, that don't really matter. So this is, yeah, as I said, this runs every month. This is the interplanetary miners union. This is something that everyone gain access to. There are sort of 3 tiers broken down into 3 minor rewards. So this is bronze, this is silver, and this is gold. And you need to fulfill these down here in order to fulfill these here. So if every union makes it all the way to their gold reward, then everyone also gets 3,000 credits at the end of the month. And our chapter is the cave crawlers. We need to collect compressed gold. And as you can see, we are very far behind. I don't think I have ever, when I played, I don't think I have ever experienced anyone not fulfilling all of their goals. I'm not sure how many people are still playing Deep Rock Galactic, so I'm not sure if that's still the case, but there's still 26 days remaining, meaning that it just resets. It reset 4 days ago. And as you can see, the mighty miners have already completed their objective of killing 30,000 cave leeches. The dirt diggers has to kill 24,000 bulk detonators, and we have to mine 26,400 collect compressed gold. And if we get that, then we get 110 of these minerals. I'm not sure why it says that copper you also get. Oh, that's because you get, of course, you get copper from bronze and silver, and then you get Enor pearls from the gold tier. So if everyone does everything like they're supposed to, we will get 110 Enor pearls, 190 copper, and then 3,000 credits in 26 days. So this is a space station. This is sort of your base of operation where you launch mission from. You have various terminals that you can use. You have this that we just looked at. Then you can customize your pickaxe, and you can do it based on, so for instance, the gunner can have one type of pickaxe on these different builds up here. Sorry, my voice is still somewhat messed up. And then the scout can have other kinds of pickaxes. They have no effect on gameplay, it's just purely visual. So you can have lots of different looking pickaxes once you unlock new of these items and color jobs.
Yes.
We won't go into that just yet, because we only have 2 of the DLC colors. Then you have the weapon terminal. This is where you can buy upgrades. Then you have the overclocking. We will not be unlocking that for a while. And then every single dwarf has 3 primary weapons, 3 secondary weapons that they can bring one of each onto every mission. And of course you have different loadouts. And you can buy these upgrades. This is the level. You have to be level 4. Then you can buy these 2. And then the price is listed here. And then of course every dwarf has its trusted pickaxe. Every dwarf also has flares. There are high intensity flares and medium intensity flares, and that's just how much they just light up down in the caves. Then every dwarf have a support item. In the case of the gunner, he has a shield generator that he throws down on the ground, and it creates a bubble. The scout has a flare gun. The driller has satchel charges, and the engineer has a turret he can bring along. Then every single dwarf also has what is known as a traverse gun. I think it's called a traverse weapon or support item. This is something that allows them to alter the terrain or get around terrain obstacles. So the gunner has a zipline launcher where he can fire a zipline that other dwarves can ride. The scout has a grappling hook, that's just a personal. He is the only one who doesn't have a sort of support traverse item. He's the only one who can use the grappling hook. The driller has his drills where he can very quickly drill through the terrain. And the engineer has a platform gun where he can place platforms on the terrain. And the scout and engineer are a perfect two-team sort of match, because if you have an engineer and a scout, then you can reach every single mineral in the cave very quickly. The engineer can place a platform under the mineral, and then the scout can grappling hook onto the platform and then mine whatever there is. And you can also, as you can see, if there are these icons here, that means that you can actually upgrade the items. You cannot upgrade the flares. This is something that I know I have written a few times to Ghost Ship Studio, I think they're called. It's a Danish company that made the game. And I think I have written quite a few times to them suggesting that they bring in upgrades for the flares, but they haven't done it. Every dwarf also has grenades. They have 4 different types of grenades they can choose from. They cannot be upgraded. And then they have their armor, which again can be upgraded. And there is sort of light armor and heavy and medium armor. I think they're only actually light and heavy armor. So yeah, that's the dwarf and the upgrade system. Then you have the drone modification terminal. This is Bosco. We will definitely get familiar with Bosco. He is... So, Deep Rock Galactic is a 4-player co-op game. You can play up to 4 people in co-op. There are 4 dwarfs, not that you have to bring one of each. You can go in full team of 4 scouts if you want to, if whoever is hosting the game allows it. You can put on an option, I think it's this one. So if you do like this, then late joiners can never choose a dwarf that has already been selected. Therefore you will always end up with one of each dwarfs, but that's up to the host. But Bosco is a drone you bring along if you play solo, and you can start the mission solo. It's not sure someone will join at the beginning, but as soon as someone joins, you will lose Bosco, and if someone leaves and you are then alone, then Bosco will come to you again. And I always like to go for the mining modification.
This drone will be a powerhouse!
For Bosco, as you can see, you can only have 1, but you can of course unlock all 3, and then you can switch between missions. But I tend to always go for the mining expert, because he will then mine very quickly. We have nothing in stock for him. And then as you buy upgrades, this is also the same with weapons over here. As you buy upgrades, you unlock these tiers down here. And these small padlocks, when you unlock them, they give you paint jobs for the weapon. As you can see here, you can color the weapons, and we will get into that later. And I might just do it off camera. This is the mission map. This is where you select your mission. This is our sort of pod where you can switch dwarf. You can also do that from the mission terminal, or when you launch the mission. I'm pretty sure you can change dwarfs before you launch the mission also. Then you have the miner's manual. This is sort of a written tutorial. Just give you basics in terms of navigation, ammo, traversal. This is all of the traverse weapons. Then you have info on the space rigs. You have sort of a map. This is where we start. Gear mods, overclocks we will cover, perks we will cover when it becomes relevant. But the very cool thing is this bestiary here, where you have all the different kinds of enemies in the game, both hostile and natural. And there are a lot of them. There might be new ones since last time I've played. I'm not quite sure. I think this core spawn here is new. I'm not sure what this is. So I'm very looking forward to seeing that. And then the lithophage, I'm not sure there were that many lithophage monsters when last I played. I'm not sure there are any new rival checks, but we will definitely find that out. But yeah, this is all the monsters that you can encounter down on Hoxxes, which is the planet we are going to be mining. And then as you kill more enemies, you unlock more info about them. And then you have your stat terminal. This is where you can also the perks. Once you unlock these milestones, you gain perk points where you can buy perks that you can then equip on your character. Again, we will cover that in detail once we unlock some. And then you have statistics for all kinds of things. This is just the tutorial. I loaded into the tutorial and then I quit out of it because I don't need to do the tutorial, and you definitely don't need to see that. Then there's the mid bay. Hopefully we will only get to see the mid bay once we, if we happen to lose a mission. But you have some very cool little stat screen here showing you how many times you were downed in a mission and how many times you passed out drunk. And this will show when more players join, then these screens will fill up with the other dwarfs' data. Then you have the sort of cosmetic terminal. This is where you can buy this is where you can equip cosmetics. If you have any cosmetics, and there are a lot of them in the game. This is definitely one of the things I missed from my old save game already. This is the cosmetic shop. This is where you can buy all kinds of crazy cosmetics. I'm pretty sure more will unlock, yeah. But when we get higher ranks, this is shared between all dwarfs, so one level up gives you 1 pip here. So every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, every 6th or 7th level should give us 1 rank up. And then more of these will unlock as we gain higher ranks, and we can buy them for either credits or this mineral here, which I forgot what is called, but you can't buy it with either. And then for every 25,000 credit you spend, you get 30 of these minerals that you can then use to buy stuff in here. The mineral trader, we cannot use that yet. We need to complete assignments, which we will cover in just a minute. This is the season terminals. So Deep Rock Galactic is cut up into seasons. They changed some things around with the seasons, I know, since the last time I played. But currently we are on season 5, called Drilling Deeper. I haven't played this season. I have no idea what's going on. But you have these event bonuses. There are a season event tied to every season, and this gives you these these are called scripts, and once you complete one season event, you get 1 script from this sort of reward box here. Then you have seasonal challenges. So complete 1 double warning mission, and we will cover what warnings are. There are warnings and anomalies, we will cover that. If you complete 1 double warning mission, then you get 1 script. Then you have another challenge, you can re-roll these challenges. Complete 3 egg hunt or elimination missions, then you get 2500. I think this is called season XP. This is what you unlock, you use to unlock this reward bar down here. So for every 5000 season XP, you get 1 level, and then you unlock the item that's shown down here in this bar. Another one, complete 3 egg hunt or on-site refining missions. So if we were to complete 3 egg hunt missions, we would actually unlock both of these and get 5000 seasonal XP. Sorry, just had to cough again. Then you have the cosmetic tree. This is one of the things that you can use. I think it's the only thing that you can use script for, is buying new cosmetics for your weapons, for your characters, weapon and armor paint jobs, and new victory poses. I'm not sure what this weapon maintenance is. This is something that's new, so I'm not sure. It just says earn XP to unlock. I'm not sure if this is just XP from doing missions. Then you then unlock new color schemes for your weapons. And this is something they also added before. When, for instance, Season 1 was done, you would enter Season 2, and then all of these unlocks here would get added to sort of these hidden things you can find while on missions, along with all of these in here. But now you can actually go back and you can activate previous seasons, and then earning all these rewards through the season selections. It's a very cool thing that they have done to, if there are specific things you want to unlock from certain seasons, then you can do it this way. For instance, if you know there are some cool items in the Plaguefall season, you can go and activate Plaguefall, and then you can start working on unlocking whatever thing from the Plaguefall season you wanted to. This is a voiced briefing, which I will just play, and I will shut up while it plays. And gives us a briefing about what Season 5 is about. I haven't heard it, so let's go ahead and listen.
All right, miners, sit down and shut up. It's time for another briefing. Management are pleased to announce that the Rockpox threat is over. A systemic payload in excess of 70 megatons finally took care of the rogue comet causing our Rockpox problems. Bear in mind, you may still encounter occasional infestations as fragments of the comet continue to enter the atmosphere. Even so, management extends their personal appreciation to all miners for your sacrifices during this challenging period. In other news, as you know, DRG never shirks an opportunity for extra profit, but operates on Hoxxes primarily for the extraction of precious morkite. Both liquid and solid morkite share a common ancestry that has eluded us so far, but R&D has developed new deep scan technology to assist in this endeavor of discovery. This new technology lets us probe thousands of miles deeper into the mantle of Hoxxes than previously, and already R&D has identified and confirmed the presence of several new promising resources to extract. Firstly, we have discovered core stones. Compressed particle amalgamations from the very center of Hoxxes, being pushed towards the surface and into our grasp by vertical tectonics. Both management and R&D are very keen to get their hands on any you might find, and thus we have added incentives towards their extraction to your performance pass. Spot a core stone, dig it out, and bring it back for bonus payouts. Even you should be able to manage this. Secondly, but definitely not least, is the discovery of so-called morkite seeds. They form through natural processes deep within the crust of the planet and are key to the proliferation of morkite. Tectonics push them upwards towards the surface, in other words, into our domain and into our grasp. The seeds may look insignificant, but R&D are besides themselves with excitement. In their words, the morkite seeds could be stepping stones towards potential cultivation of morkite off-site. In other words, morkite production not necessitating the massive investment of equipment and manpower currently in operation here, not dependent on Hoxxes. The potential for profits and savings is staggering. However, more research is needed, more samples. Using new experimental equipment devised by R&D, you are tasked with going deeper than ever before, deep below our old safety margins, and bringing back those core stones and Morkite seeds. Make it happen, miners. Management sends their regards.
Rock and stone. So yeah, that was a briefing about the season. I just changed the audio while he was reading that, because I think it was a bit low. I hope it should be better now. So anyway, yeah, that's basically a briefing about what's going on this season. Sounds interesting. We covered the mineral trader. This is the forge. We cannot use this either. We need to promote one dwarf. And this is the deep dive. We cannot do that either. That also requires you promoting a dwarf. Up here is the abyss bar. And this is where you can order beer. As you saw in the medic bay, there were the little stat called how many times you passed out drunk, and this is where you can actually...
What is this? A bloody leprechaun?
And this is where you can actually pass out.
You're one piece of equipment I wouldn't want replaced.
Indeed. So as I was trying to say while rudely interrupting myself, this is the place where you can actually get so drunk that you pass out on the floor and wake up in the mid bay. So there are these, you have to unlock these beer licenses with finding, these are special beer items, minerals that, not minerals, but materials that you find on missions. You can upgrade these beer licenses, and these are just, standard beer. There is a safe for work, and then there is a strong one, and then there is this boss killing. You can see the potency. This boss killing will clear any beer effect that you have on if you drink it. And then craftable beers, these will, the Happy Dwarf I'm pretty sure is new. I don't believe that was in the game when last I played. These craftable beers down here, they are sort of special effect beers that will happen to you while you're on the space station. For instance, some of them will actually teleport you outside of the space station, and one will turn you big and one will turn you small. But there are also these one up here. And these are buff beer that you can get while going on a mission. You can see it first off, it costs 1000 credit, and then forgot what all of these items are called. But you need 5, 10, 10 and 15 to unlock this beer. Then you would need to pay 3 of these if you were to buy one. And if you have dwarfs in your party while on the space station, if you buy a beer, you actually buy one for each dwarf, and then everyone can drink it, and then you get this bonus for the entirety of your next mission. So very cool thing they added. This little minigame can fuck off. Really, really fuck off. There is a achievement where you have to kick this barrel into this hoop, and you have to get 300 points in very few kicks, and you have to go like this, and it's
Hot potato.
This game can fuck right off.
Buggers.
Never again. I haven't done that achievement. This game, nope. I will just show it
I'm
up.
using my lucky credit for this damn obstacles.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how you. Oh, that's right, you used it. So you have to. I think it's Flappy Bird, and I suck at it so bad. But the music is nice. Yeah,
And that's how
it.
you do it.
Never again. So I think that's it for... There are hidden things on the space station you can go and find. We will not be finding those this episode. I think we have spent enough time just going over the various things on the space station. There is also the jukebox, but I'm pretty sure there are some copyright issues. I have turned the jukebox off since I don't want any trouble with copyright strikes on YouTube. This is the assignment board. This is probably one of the most important things, at least in the beginning. This is where you choose your assignments. There will be more assignments unlocked as you progress through the ranks. And you can see here there are prerequisites. So, for instance, to unlock these 3, we have to first complete this called Conquer Hoxxes. Roman numerals, that should be 4. Hoxxes 4. V is 5. VI is 6, so IV must be 4. Yeah. And this is a sort of introduction to Hoxxes and all the different kinds of mission types in the game. And yeah, in order to unlock these, we have to complete this entire assignment, and then there are weekly assignment, and as I said, you will gain new assignments as you rank up. So for now, we have this active, and this is the sort of tutorial, a really long tutorial. And this is the mission map. As you can see, we only have one region available to us. These are locked, and they will unlock once we progress further along our assignments. Even if you have all the sectors unlocked, you don't have access to all of them, as you can see here. Scanners out of range in the salt pits, meaning we cannot go on mission in the salt pits. We can only go in the crystalline caverns. There is a countdown here showing once this run out, then you will get new missions rerolled, you will gain access to new regions. Again, not for us because they are unlocked, but if you had all the recent regions unlocked, then this scanner out of range would shift to some of the others, and some of the other ones would open up. So I think, just to keep this as a sort of introduction episode, I think we'll put a cut in the video here, and then go ahead and start the next episode immediately, and I will probably upload both episodes at the same time. Another important thing is
Rock and stone!
Is this the V button?
Rock and roll and stone!
This is one of the things I remember loving about this game and the community, is you can always count on
Rock and stone!
Indeed, rock and stone has become quite the catchphrase, that and we are rich, but we will get into that once we find some compressed gold. So again, this will just serve as a quick introduction episode, and then the next episode we will get into our first mission. So thanks for watching. I hope this is going to be an enjoyable little mini series. Not sure how long we are going to continue doing it like this, but I just felt it would be fun to start over with a completely fresh save and going in. Of course, I have a lot of experiences to remember a lot of things, but I haven't access to any of the really good stuff yet. So it should be interesting to see how we do. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.